show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Tyler Alexander gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Kike Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the third baseline. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He grounds it sharply to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Now to the plate, here is Christian Vasquez, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Kyle Funkhauser comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck,
The first baseman,
as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they strike for 6 in the inning, as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 6. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
So now here is Akil Baddoo. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Here's Robbie Grossman looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Here's the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So he got him swinging. Kike Hernandez goes down to become the 1st out here in the 2nd inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-0. that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next to hit, Eric Haas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here it comes. bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The right fielder, number 10.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. In now, Christian Vasquez, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. This one's down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Red Sox lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman, Harold Castro.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Zach Short comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
Next, it'll be Derek Hill. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Duran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to downplay a home run, but they've had runners on base all game long and couldn't get a home run in that situation. Hey, it's only a solo shot, but they'll take it. But you have to think they're feeling like they've missed some opportunities in this one.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grossman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
the left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. And No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Tigers 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan. Go.
First offering on its way.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Pitch popped up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Candelario.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's set, and the pitch in there. Strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 7-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael
Now at the plate is Rafael Devers. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch of the AB now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Renfroe.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And now the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're on top 7-1. Stepping up is Eric Haas. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 13.
First offering. A ball and no strikes. Haas has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Harold Castro.
Digging in will be Harold Castro. First time up, he went down looking.
And, Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed. He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach Short.
And now in the box, Zach Short. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Chopped on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter number 5, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scope is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Striding in is Derek Hill. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now the pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Hit out towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Akil Baddoo, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Duran will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan. Go!
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down 7-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering. And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Derek Holland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Xander Bogarts,
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael.
And now here is Rafael Devers. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt.
0-2.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Haas has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
Yeah, you know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he sets him down swinging. Jeimer Candelario is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Stepping in now, Eric Haas. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. One run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Still 1-2. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. Bogarts is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Harold Castro.
So the next to bat will be Harold Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
A 1 pitch on its way. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 7-1. Now to bat, Christian Vasquez singled in his last at bat.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So now into the box is Jarren Duran. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Zach Short. First pitch on its way. swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Derek Hill. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Akil Baddoo. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1. Now into the box, Kike Hernandez grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Martinez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Tigers 1. And now Jonathan Schoop starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Nate Eovaldi earns the victory on the mound. Tyler Alexander couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.